Yo, where's your boy right here, Chris? I don't know what time I just saying, but I was just gonna say it's your boy Chris right here. Just got back from hanging out at work, and yeah, this tattoo is like so freaking gorgeous. So yeah, all right. So I want to say congratulations to the Toronto Raptors that they won their first NBA title ever since like they keep on getting eliminated by LeBron every single year until when LeBron left. That's when Toronto semifinals won against the Golden State Warriors. Now I want to give credit to the Warriors too that they're trying their best to like force a game 7, but they were just like injuries coming along the way. Like Clay was having a hot start until he tore his ACL when he was driving to the basket, and that kind of hurt the momentum right there. Where Raptors kind of figure out how to shut them down in 4 quarters, so that's how they won the title. So yeah, so Raptors are the 2019 NBA championship. That's their first title. Kawhi's now getting his second Finals MVP, and I kind of feel happy for that guy. The fact that he wanted to get a second ring after all those years that San Antonio he didn't really like to be there until then when he went to his new team. The unexpected thing happened is that he carried his team to the playoffs, won so many series in an amazing way. He hit the game winner against Philadelphia. He was down 0-2 against the Milwaukee Bucks against MVP Giannis and somehow figured out how to shut down Giannis, and then they won 4 in a row. And then when you're in the NBA Finals, they finally ended the Golden State Warriors dynasty right there now. Many people are saying that the Warriors dynasty isn't over yet. To me, I think it is the over because, like, when you think about it, Iguodala is only 35 and he's getting older. And Iguodala said he's gonna see himself retire pretty soon. So I can tell Iguodala he might retire maybe next year. Maybe he'll play 1 more year. Klay Thompson, on the other hand, our best perimeter defender and best shooter behind Curry, just torn an ACL. And just like how, for example, when he tore ACL, like for example, what Derrick Rose did, he wasn't the same Derrick Rose that we know back then. Because if Derrick Rose didn't torn his ACL, he would have been the best point guard along with James Harden, Kyrie, Russell Westbrook, or even better. So Klay Thompson might just pull just like Derrick Rose do. Like he probably will come back until like maybe around late next year, April, May. He could possibly miss the playoffs too, but it's been like updated that Klay Thompson's gonna have rehab over 10 or 11 months, so he's gonna be out for a long as time. And yeah, that kind of hurt the Warriors right there because they were about to win Game 6 against Toronto because Klay was on fire. Because we all know Game 6 Klay Thompson, he always shows up, and now he tore his ACL. I kind of felt bad for that. Their best player, best scorer, Kevin Durant, had a kill for injury. Now when they forced him to play in, he got a Achilles injury. He won't be playing until year 2021. That's what I heard because they say an 80% chance that he will be missing the 2019-20 the whole entire season. So I feel bad for that one too. So and Draymond, like I said, guys are only good when you have superstars around him, but when you take away Cade and Klay Thompson, this will test the donkey and Draymond Green to see if you can actually win games without those two guys. But I'm telling you, Draymond's like the Lonzo Ball on the team where he's a good defender, good passer, but he's gonna need more than just one help to where win a title. So and Curry, like I told you, he's slightly getting a little bit older, so it's not gonna be like forever for Curry to carry his team. So, but anyways, like I told you, we're not gonna talk about any excuses because the Warriors fans, the Warriors team, if they want to talk about injuries too, just remember year 2015. If Kyrie Love back then that averaged 20 points, if they didn't get injured, Cavs would have won their first title right there. And 2017, if Kawhi didn't get injured against Zaza Pachulia, I think Spurs Hornets would have won the series in the Western Conference Finals against him. And now last year in 2018, if Chris Paul didn't get injured, then he would have helped the Rockets keep the lead safe in Game 6 or 7. And now Karma came back right to going to the Warriors where Clay, KD got injured, Looney got injured, DeMarcus got injured, and he still took the L. Like, I mean, you can say all about injuries such as Kevin Looney, Iggy, Boogie, and Curry, but the fact that, Boogie still played, so there's no excuse about that. Looney still played. There's no excuse about that. Your finals MVP coming off the bench, Iguodala still played. He had a decent game, but there's no excuse about that. Curry still played. He dropped 47-30, and you're saying that's injuries right there? I don't think so. So I mean, not injuries, but you call that an injury play right there? I mean, what type of injury player would drop 20 or 30 or situations like that? So, like I told you, they can make all excuses about injuries, even the fact that, they got so lucky that if it was for 2015, 17, 18, then they would have had zero by now. So, but anyways, like I told you, so the Golden State Warriors do, like, they're kind of upset. Like when you watch Curry's interview, Draymond's interview, like they're really upset. Like Curry said, it sucks to lose. It sucks that we lost our two most valuable weapons, but we'll get back right to it. And about Curry, like he's got humble. Like I'm not really sure if he doesn't really think the Warriors dynasty is over, but this is what Draymond Green said. Like He didn't say any shit about Drake or Toronto Raptors, but he thinks that the Golden State Warriors dynasty is still alive. When I kept telling myself that, isn't this the same guy that was trash talking and then he blew a 3-1 lead, and now he's trash talking again, saying that we don't need Kevin Durant, we can pull a 3-1 comeback just like the LeBron and Cavs team back in 2016. But that didn't happen though, and now Draymond Green saying that we'll be strong next year. I'm positive, but next year you're not gonna have Clay, you're not gonna have KD. Looney might be free agent, so he might go somewhere else. Your bench is still weak. And Bogey, like I said, I don't know when he's gonna be 100%. And Iggy, it's kind of predictable when he's gonna retire, So, and about DeMarcus Cousin, they actually said they want to bring back DeMarcus Cousin ever since the 2019. Like I watched some of his highlights today, and Boogie wasn't that bad at all, but still, going to the Warriors, they're actually planning to get DeMarcus Cousin back. So it's not been confirmed whether if he'll get a contract or not, but he's a free agent, so it's actually Boogie's choice where he wants to play. But the funniest part about Boogie's that he took a 1 year contract so that he can get free ring, thinking that, oh, I'm signing with Unstoppable Warriors, so I'm gonna give myself a free ring like it's nothing. And the karma came right back to him. Raptors won the series, Boogie got no ring, but other players such as Laurie, Jeremy Lin, even Patrick McCall got 3P. They got rings before DeMarcus Cousins, Harden, Westbrook, and Paul George, which that's pretty funny though. Even Jeremy Lin got a ring before Carmelo, dude. That's the funniest part. McCall got a 3P before the Warriors, dude. That is so fucking funny. I don't know what to say, but I'm not a Raptors fan. I'm not here to both teams. Congrats to both teams of them. Like it was a fun series though. But I was kind of disappointed that it going to the Warriors do. They lost 3 games in a row at Orc Arena to the Raptors. Like, I expect them to win one, but turns out that whenever since the Raptors went back to back at their home court, they got the momentum right there. And to all those Warriors fans that are doubting the Toronto Raptors and all the Raptors haters, dude, whoever said like it's swept, it's in five, dude, you need to have like a smart brain when it comes to basketball. Like this Toronto Raptors team, like I said, they got size over the Warriors, dude. They got height. They play physical aggressive against the Warriors, dude. Their bench is loaded, dude. Like Fred VanVleet, he's been carrying the bench to play so well. And you got Kawhi Leonard, he's played more than just MVP. He's proven that he wants to be a winner and the best player in the world. You got Marcus Gasol, like I said, he was a washed up center, but he's still a pretty goal around center to me. You got Danny Green, one of the best, knockdown perimeter 3 point shooters in the league. You also got Kyle Lowry too. Like he didn't make the All Star this year. He's still a solid point guard, but he's still outscored and played better than Curry, in my opinion, in this finals. And you also got Pascal Siakam, where like many people are comparing who is better, the Donkey or Pepper. But honestly, like I said, Siakam had some couple 1-on against Draymond. Draymond couldn't stop him. And we talked about how Siakam's skill is a little bit above Draymond because he shoots better, he drives better, he's more consistent, better scorer. And Draymond, all he has is just passing and defense. That's all. So this is not debatable who has a better team. It's obviously the Raptors. That's why they want the finals too. And even if you guys get Kevin Durant, it would have been the same thing because, like I told you, you guys just say you don't need Kevin Durant. We can do this. And when you look at the record, Warriors, they do win more games consistently without Kevin Durant because he's basically a ISO scorer. So, and I'll be on the Warriors on this side. If Kevin Durant was healthy 100%, if he was playing from game one to game six, I think honestly, like this would go down a 7 game series and the momentum would have been different. But I still believe Raptors would have won it because, like I told you, they play better off ball and they move the ball better without Kevin Durant. Klay Thompson, like I said, yes, he had a game three miss because he had a hamstring injury. Game six, he tore his ACL, and I do believe that if Klay Thompson didn't, tore his ACL in game six, and I believe this would have been a 7 game series because we all know game six, Klay Thompson, he would go off eventually. Because today in game six, dude, he had 30 points before he tore his ACL, and just imagine him playing forward, like he'll be making big money shots all over you. We talked about how Klay Thompson, like I say, he's really important to the Golden State because he's been saving the Warriors many, many times for years whenever there's elimination. So, and I do believe that Klay Thompson didn't miss game three. That would have been a close one too, but still, Klay Thompson came back in game four. They still took the L. So I told you, I got Raptors all day. I get props to Warriors, but like I told you, Warriors already had a loaded team. But when you look at Toronto, this is a Toronto Raptors team that lost to LeBron every year until when LeBron left, they finally catch a break. They went to the NBA Finals and beat the Warriors just because they got one man that chose to like play there, and they basically, not betray, but like they did the right thing. They gave away DeMar DeRozan, their best player, to San Antonio for Kawhi Leonard, and look what happened. They won the finals right away, dude. Because like when you look at DeMar DeRozan, like he was their best leader, but eventually, like they kind of figure out that DeMar DeRozan kind of like half Lonzo, Ben Simmons. Like if you can't shoot the basketball, dude, or not even 3 point, or mid-range consistently, then how you gonna win the finals against a strong Warriors team? So that's why Toronto, I think, they made a right move by giving away DeMar DeRozan for a better All-Star player than DeMar DeRozan, which is Kawhi. He plays like MVP. He plays like an all-around game. He can shoot at least, you know. I mean, I like DeMar DeRozan's game. Like, he's super athletic, aggressive, but it is true, though. Like, when your best player got traded instead of Lowry, I think DeMar DeRozan is the reason why the Raptors couldn't go to the finals or beat LeBron, you know. But like I told you, this already solved the problem. The case is closed, dude. I think DeMar DeRozan is the reason why Raptors couldn't be a successful team. Because when they traded DeMar for Kawhi, look what happened. Kawhi won his first ring with the Toronto, won his second ring in his career wise, won his second back to back MVPs. And what's really impressive and interesting about Kawhi is that he eliminated and the two dynasty teams that are about to three-peat. One with the Miami Heat back in 2014, and now 2018-19. No, not 2018, but 2019 when Kevin Durant didn't play, but still ended the Warriors dynasty three right there. I mean, the reason why I say end, in my opinion, is because Kevin Durant won't be coming almost 1 year. Klay Thompson nearly almost 1 year. Iguodala's getting older. Draymond Green might possibly be on a trade block. DeMarcus Cousins questionable whether he's going to be signed or not, but it's too risky. Because, like I said, Boogie's going to ask for more than just 1 year million. So I know he's not going to get more than that, but eventually they're going to tell Boogie that, hey, we have to give you the same contract, and I'm pretty sure Boogie's not accepted, but he probably will because he's still injury prone. He's not 100% yet, but I've been telling folks that Boogie do like he didn't really do jack shit in the finals, but today like he had some couple of nice, you know, jump shots and post moves, but still that wasn't enough. And Draymond Green surprisingly like he played pretty decently. He had a triple double. He was nearly averaging one, but still that wasn't enough. Iguodala had a decent game. Curry, like I told you, like the first half, if it was for Clay's, 20 points earlier, would have been blown out by Raptors. But I'm kind of pretty disappointed that the Warriors, dude, they didn't even blown out the Raptors in even one game. It was always a close game whenever the Warriors win, dude. Like I'm telling you, everyone knew that the dynasty was coming to an end. Everyone knew that the Warriors might lose this year because, like, during the season when they lost to LeBron's team, I mean the Lakers team without LeBron, they got blown out by the Lakers bench. When they got blown out by Toronto, which they got swept by Toronto in the season, right? Like one of those games that Kawhi and Laurie didn't play, and still that Raptors solo team still smashed the Team USA Warriors team. So everyone knew that the Raptors, if they're going against Golden State, they got pretty much everything against them. Like they got a bench, they got a 3-point shooting team. Their offense, defense just too good, you know. And the Raptors season, it was pretty interesting because, like I told you, they were down 0-2 against Milwaukee, the other better team, and somehow Giannis got shut down by Kawhi, and they ended up winning four in a row, which I felt like Bucks should have won that, but Game 5 and Game 6, I believe one of those games where they blew a 50-point lead, that's the reason why, it didn't go get to a Game 7, but it was a 6 games actually, because I'm telling you, if Bucks didn't choke those couple games when they're up by 10 or 12, maybe Bucks would have won it because I'm telling you, any team that's up by more than 10 points in each game in the finals or playoffs, you got to keep it safe. Otherwise, that's going to haunt you. Now, Philadelphia, I felt like Philadelphia and the Raptors, that was the best series ever out of the Warriors series, Orlando series, and the Bucks series. So I feel like Philly was a better team too, but Philly, like I said, if it was for Kawhi's, lucky bounce clutch through over Joel Embiid, would have been different. I think Philly would have finished them off in overtime, but like I told you, Kawhi Leonard just wants to win all the way, so his heart and the way how he plays the reason why Raptors won all the way, Because I felt like when Kawhi made that big shot, that big clutch three against the Philly, that's when I knew the Raptors were going deep against Golden State. So, and I want to know how LeBron would feel like that the team that he used to beat every year, which we basically call him Lebronto, who owns their franchise, right? Like I want to know what's LeBron's reaction when Kawhi and the Raptors team won the finals right away when LeBron left the East. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like, damn it, I should be banging my head in the wall. I should be joining Toronto instead of Lakers. But like I said, I still believe LeBron and the Lakers, dude. They could possibly win a town next year too, because they still got a young core. They're gonna have a couple of free agency coming as soon as possible before LeBron gets older and leaves. So I do believe in LeBron and Lakers, but give it time. But man, like I said, Game 6, dude, like there was kind of like some couple crucial mistakes where Danny Green, like I don't talk about that guy. Well, Danny Green, like a couple of games ago against the Warriors, he was hitting some big threes, but Game 5 and Game 6, he was nowhere to be found. Like we talked about this Danny Green that said, he's been working shot all day before entering Game 6, and today he didn't show up at all. Like I mean, what's up with that Danny Green? Like I appreciate that, you played a lot, you had your heart, you were hustling out, you were playing D, but that one possession where Raptors were up by one within 10 seconds, Danny Green nearly cost the game for the Toronto Raptors where he threw the ball to Siakam, but way too high. And when it was Warriors possession, Curry got the ball. He got a little bit of space, but what happened next though? He missed a wide open three, and I was telling myself like, man, is this your MVP right here? Like I know Curry is the best shooter of all time, but this reminded me like back in 2016 where when Curry missed that three over Kevin Love, he just basically cost the title for the Warriors. Now he did it again. They didn't even need like a 3 point. All they gotta do is just fake and drive it in, call a foul, draw in. But what Curry did was that he faked a three. He was attempting 1 3 over Ibaka, two guys that's probably like bigger than Curry, and it barely even go in though. Only hit rim luckily, but still, if Curry did make that three, then obviously Raptors would have been upset right now, like totally upset. They'll be upset down in green because if the Warriors do ending up winning, then it's gonna be the biggest, upsetting, to the Toronto Raptors. The fact that Game Five they should have won at home, but Laurie cost them the game right there. But still, Laurie kind of like made it up for it. Like today, he had 21, 22. He was on fire in the first quarter actually. But if we're talking about like what if Curry made that three after down in the green turn over the ball, then basically yeah, there's a good chance Warriors would have won Game Seven. But if they do end, then we have to blame on either one of them, either Laurie or Danny Green. So I'm telling folks, like, I'm not a Raptors fan. I'm not a Warriors fan. I'm speaking facts right here. I said in the beginning, Raptors in six, dude. And everyone knew that this Raptors team, they ain't gonna blow through only. Kawhi's not gonna let that happen because he said he wants to win, right? Because he's confident he's gonna win. Because ever since they lost Game Five, when you look at Kawhi's face, like, he wasn't even salty. He wasn't mad. He was even laughing in the interview, which you can tell Kawhi wasn't too worried about it. And sure, you can say like now Warriors got momentum, but when you look at it, Warriors haven't won not even one game in Orc Arena, and what do you expect Warriors to win? Game six against Toronto, like you'd be crazy if you think Warriors will win today. Just Raptors game six, but turns out that didn't happen. Like I said, if the Warriors do lose back to back Orc Arena like they just did in game three and game four, and whether if they stole one game at game five of Toronto thinking that they're gonna win game six and win game seven, like that ain't gonna happen, folks. Like Kawhi Leonard, like I said, the guy's in a different level, dude. He's the one that packs everyone's suits and Dynasty, that's him right there. And sure, you can say Warriors now got momentum because they barely won Game 5, but Game 6, like I told you, just because it's Orc Arena, but when you look at it, they lost Game 3, Game 4 back to back at their home court, so there's no way that they got the momentum higher than Raptors thinking they're going to win Game 6 over to Toronto. And I still believe that if Clay didn't get injured, then I think Game 6 would have been given the Warriors, but in Game 7, Raptors probably would end it right there. But like I said, I'd be on Warriors on this side. If Warriors had like a healthy squad, maybe this would have been a 7 game series. I'm not gonna say who will win, who will not win, because momentum's different. But I'm gonna give respect to Kawhi Leonard that at least he didn't sit out just like with San Antonio. He played it off, and congratulations to him winning his second title. And I really do feel bad for the Golden State Warriors that they lost his way in a horrible way where Clay got injured in the third. Kevin Durant was unable to play because he got Achilles. Looney had like a fractured bone. Iggy had like some like what? Back injuries, and Boogie Billy, they were recovered from a calf injury or something like whatever they call it. Curry, I don't know why they keep on saying like he was injured too, but he just played fine. Like I feel bad for the Warriors too. Like they lost two of their most valuable players such as Clay and KD due to a horrible injury, dude. That's gonna take like almost a year. And I don't want the Warriors, but I just don't want the Warriors to lose like this way. I want to see the Warriors, a healthy Warriors, lose to a fair Toronto Raptors team, like not like just like a horrible way. But anyways, like I said, I'm kind of glad Loki that the Warriors dynasty's over because like I didn't want them to like win titles and win back to back or 4P or 3P like it's nothing. And eventually someone's gonna have to stop them, which is either Toronto Raptors. So I'm really happy, folks, that Toronto wanted to, but I'm still kind of upset that you can call me a LeBron fan, but I feel like LeBron should have been up there. But it was kind of like the Lakers' fault. Like they weren't really good at shooting. Defense was like decent. No closeout players besides LeBron. So Kawhi was looking like LeBron out there. Like when you look at the series, dude. Marcus Gasol didn't really have a good game. Laurie finally had a good game in the finals. Danny Green was nowhere to be found. Ibaka was like in and now. Van Vliet, like I said, the 5'9", 5'10" guy, we gotta get props to him and Pascal that they were making big shots, especially Van Vliet. Like he was making big threes like back to back and boom like. But yeah, so I told you if the Warriors did win the series too, obviously the Raptors would have been hung forever. The fact that Kyle Lowry might have cost them the game because of Game 5 when he took that stupid shot, or Game 6 maybe Danny Green, turn over the ball right there when all you have to do is just hold the ball until they foul him. But anyways, like I said, I'm glad that Danny's Green possession didn't lead them to a 3 point. So Raptors still won the series. So I'm happy for them. But the question is this: that is Kawhi gonna stay with Toronto or not? I mean, if I was Kawhi, if I had an amazing season with Toronto, I would stay another year or two until someone knocks me down in the NBA Finals. So I think Kawhi would stay, but if Kawhi's leaving, then I can understand why. Because I think Kawhi's trying to make the history that he's trying to be like the only player to win 3 titles with 3 different teams. Like some players are like that, like they want to make history so they can get more attention, so they can be in the books of the best players. So I can see that happening. But Kawhi's sister said like she gave a hint that she knew that whether if the Raptors win or not, dude, Kawhi's not staying. So let's see if that's true or not. Because sometimes medias and people they can make it up. So anyways, no excuses from the Warriors, dude. No excuses at all. Like Carmine came right back to you. Like when you used to say stuff like, "Oh, if there's injuries for us, dude, doesn't matter. But if you guys get injured, it doesn't matter to us, dude. Like you guys got lucky that if it wasn't for those 3 years, dude, then you've been having zero right now. Possibly. But like I said, that is sports. It is what it is, dude. Sports are unpredictable, dude. You can get injuries. I know it happens like that. So now Warriors, they know how does it feel like when you're missing your 2 players due to a horrible injury. That's how LeBron and Cavs felt like. That's how James Harden and Houston felt like. That's how the San Antonio Spurs felt like when you lost Kawhi. That's why they're trying to get Kawhi back because they knew Kawhi was going to do something to the Warriors. So now I don't want to hear Curry. I don't want to hear Draymond or Klay Thompson. Trying speaking or trying to talk again, thinking they're the best team when they just lost again. Now I'm pretty sure Drake just won a troll competition against both Draymond and Klay Thompson. But anyways, like I told you, I'm sorry, Warriors, that you lost this way in a horrible way because I know you're trying to battle it off, even though there's injuries coming away. But Toronto, do like I said, they just have one All Star, which is Kawhi. Sure, you can say Lauren Gasol, but Gasol's no longer an All Star former. He's just the old guy that just like shoots like Brook Lopez, but at least he passes better. Kyle Lowry didn't make the All Star. Jeremy Lin barely played. Danny Green was like a little bit awful. Siakam was in and out, and Barco was in and out too. And when you look at the Warriors, dude, Boogie played. Iggy, Draymond goes everything triple double. Curry had like a double double. Clay double double. But you still lost to Kawhi Leonard's team, the team that got owned by LeBron every year, and you couldn't beat him. And that team, like, and even though LeBron's the only player to beat Kawhi in NBA Finals, like, what's the opposite way like that? But anyways, like I said, this is what happens when Warriors recruit superstars. Like when you do it and thinking you're gonna win the easy way, karma comes right back to you. And one more thing before I shut down, because I only got a minute left, but when you look at Bob Myers and all those people crying, those are actually fake crying. Because who the hell will cry over injury when it's actually your fault and the medical staff's fault that you should never rush injured players, to the game even though they're recovering. And I think honestly, like the Warriors medical kind of fucked up KD because like he wasn't even like 100%, and the reason why they didn't want to come back is like they had a strange feeling that they were gonna get embarrassed and lose the series really badly. That's what they need Kevin Durant in this game. But because of that, dude, I think the Warriors actually kind of like fucked up KD's career because when they forced him to come in, he tore Achilles right away. Because if you look at the beginning of the game, Kevin Durant wasn't walking fast or running fast. All he did was just shoot threes, dude. That's what we all know this was coming to an end. That KD's legs were gonna break out, or it's either Achilles or another calf injury. But I got 20 seconds left, so congratulations, Toronto, dude. You deserve your first title, even though I don't like your team. But I'm really happy that Kawhi carried you, and you probably got a lucky cakewalk that injuries were the reason why you guys won. But still, I think you guys are a better team. And Warriors fans, please don't make excuses. You lost to a better team, and injuries happen. So it's sports, dude. It always happens like that. So don't cry it up, but stay humble.